if you've been struggling to lose weight and build a muscular, lean, aesthetic body for a long time, it might be because of your fat brain. Like, literally, when you put on body fat, your brain changes. The chemical and the neurons of your brain change, and your habits do change as well. But what if you could change your brain so that now you would have a lean brain? Then you'd lose fat easily, right? Like, this may not make much sense, but let me explain. Let's say Usain Bolt or like an athlete got fat. Do you think they would stay fat? No. They will lose the fat and become lean again easily. I mean, it'll probably take some time, but they will lose the fat much easier than you probably. In fact, we can just look at bodybuilders, or like there was this documentary that I watched some time ago called Fit the Fat the Fit, where an Australian personal trainer got fat and then became fit again with abs just to prove that you can do it. So how come these people don't struggle to lose weight, but you do? It's because these people, these athletes, have built themselves a lean brain. So in this video, we will compare a lean brain and a fat brain. So what is a fat brain and how does it think? So a fat brain will view food as comfort or reward. A fat brain will struggle with impulsivity and emotional eating and emotional regulation. A fat brain will tend to rationalize unhealthy food choices as I deserve this treat. A fat brain will feel trapped in a cycle of guilt, shame, and binging. But on the other side, we have a lean brain. So a lean brain will view food as a fuel source and focus on nutrition. A lean brain will plan meals and workouts ahead of time. A lean brain will practice delayed gratification and self-discipline. A lean brain will use the setbacks on his diet as opportunities to improve. For example, a fat brain, let's say, wasn't supposed to eat a burger but ate it anyway. They just feel guilty, like, oh, fuck it, might as well just ruin the whole day. It's all ruined anyway. But a lean brain will be like, oh, I ruined my diet. What led me to do it? And it will journal and see, oh, this happened, might as well not do it. So you, instead of focusing on losing fat, you must focus on changing your brain from a fat brain to a lean brain over time. Because if you had a lean brain, you would lose fat anyway. Like, you would never need to count calories or anything. You'd lose fat anyway if you had a lean brain. But if you attempt to go on a diet with a fat brain, you would not succeed. So I just Googled an example meal plan and I just pulled this off of Google. So if we show this diet to a person with a fat brain, they would probably hate it. They were like, what the fuck? Eggs and oats? But I want to have cereal. And oh my god, my dinner is fish and brown rice. Not gonna lie, like, I hate this plan too. I hate brown rice and fish. But like, you get my point. The person with fat brain's gut reaction would be to, oh, but where's the burger? Like, I'm not gonna eat my favorite food. Where's the chocolate in here? And the fat brain person would ask questions like, when do I get a cheat day? Or can I eat a chocolate bar? Of like questions like that. But if you showed a lean brain person this diet, they would probably think about how the diet would fuel them or change their body, or like how fast the progress would be. To be honest, like, this diet plan is shit. Don't do this diet plan. But like, you get, this is just an example. When you have a lean brain, you do not need food as a comfort or a pleasure device. Food just becomes a tool. So how can you get a lean brain? Imagine training your brain in such a way that you don't crave foods anymore. Like, you welcome the idea of never eating pizza again and are happy for it. Not gonna lie, that kind of, like, I would like to eat pizza maybe, like, eventually. But like, I'm a lean brain, but like, I'm okay if I never get to eat pizza. I'm pretty okay with it. But right now, you maybe are thinking, oh, but I love pizza. I could never let it go. But imagine you made so much progress in your food habits and your body composition and the way you think that you literally do not want pizza anymore. You would happily prefer oats and some whey protein and peanut butter to a pizza. Now, It's going to be a plug. In fact, I have a full 3-hour course about this exact thing, which comes with a 10-week fat loss plan as well, which is the second link in the description. So check it out if you are interested in a full breakdown on how to get a lean brain. Obviously, in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can get a lean brain. But like, imagine if he had 3 hours of educational content with a custom meal plan and a diet plan for you, designed specifically for you, that will help you finally get rid of the body fat and never crave foods or get hungry again. So if you're interested in something like that, check the link in my description for my program called Lean for Life. Okay, back to the video. You get a lean brain by first acknowledging that you have a fat brain, because your brain sees food as a reward and a way of comforting itself. You must first start by making better food choices. And this is the step 1. Isn't it weird that when we eat certain foods, we get hungrier as opposed to feeling fuller? And I talk more about this in depth in my How to Beat Your Junk Food Addiction video. But look at this tier chart that I made about foods, and every day your goal must be to make progress eating healthier foods. So you can start by decreasing the tier 4 foods into tier 3 foods. So let's say you want to get a lean brain and you're about to binge on McDonald's, but instead you make a homemade burger or you eat a homemade pizza. As far as the chart and progress is concerned, that is success. You just made progress, because you must aim to be 1% better every day and not go from 0 to 100. Because if we stretch a plastic band too far, what happens? It snaps back into its old self, right? And when you try to go from like fat brain to lean brain habits, just cut out all the stuff immediately, you will snap back to your old self. So focusing on small changes and gradually converting your brain from a fat brain into a lean brain should be your goal. And try to eat a bit less as well. A hack that I use is that I always use smaller spoons and forks. Like, I haven't used big forks and spoons in over a year. Then you must eat high satiety foods. So prioritize foods that promote fullness, such as those high in fiber, so vegetables, whole grains, and protein. I'll also put a chart on, like a thing on screen where it shows high satiety foods. As you can see, like, potatoes are much more satiating than Snickers bars, obviously. So by doing this, your brain and taste buds will start to rewire itself, and you'll actually, for maybe the first time in your life, start seeing food as fuel for your body rather than some kind of pleasure device. So you must also eliminate your trigger foods that you tend to overeat. And a great way to help you is that actually to keep a food/diet journal. So after you binge or overeat on food, for example, write down exactly why you've cheated on your diet or binged, and then like rationalize from there. Oh, how did this happen? How can I not make this happen? Let's say you were at the mall's food court and ended up eating McDonald's or something. Write this in your journal and don't go to the food court again. Like, the food court won't have any healthy food anyway. Like, what fucking food court has healthy food? It just does. Like, they have hot dogs and pizza and like burgers and shit. It's not fucking healthy anyway. So if you're like in a mall, you're hungry, you can just go to the grocery store and like grab a sandwich, which isn't exactly super healthy or nutritious, but a much better choice, and also a step down in our tier chart, which is success. Now you're gonna be like, oh, but I love eating meals and food. Like, if I just eat a sandwich, like, it's not the same. But like, you must see food as a fuel source, not like a whole entertaining meal. Do you understand my point? All right. So another point is also prioritizing your sleep and managing stress. There's been tons of studies done, and you probably know this from yourself. When you are stressed and sleep deprived, that's when you just say fuck it and gorge. That's when you overeat. In fact, they've done studies, and people with sleep deprivation on average ate 300 more calories per day than the people who slept pretty well. And here's another thing, right? Stress. Let's say you are on diet, you are perfect on diet when most things in your life are fine. But when you get a bit of stress, what happens? You just turn to food as a form of comfort, right? You must eat your food as a Like comfort thing. Genuinely think about how fucking weird that is. Like imagine men in the old times, like some ancient warriors or something, your ancestors. Like they have a threat of an attack from an enemy village or an enemy country, and like they're just like, oh, like, fuck it, let's just eat some chicken wings. Like what the fuck? No, people wouldn't. People you should like no one would do that. Right, like a man, if he is facing with troubles, wouldn't just hit chicken wings. He would actually face the problem in the old times. And a great way to start managing your stress is actually to start meditating. So, like there's this free app called Medito, and the least you can do is 3 minutes. So every day, meditate around 3 to 10 minutes. And like, please listen to what I am saying here. Trust me, try it for a month. You'll see amazing results, and you'll be less impulsive with food if you start meditating. If you want this video to work, you watch this video because you want the results, right? You actually want to lose fat, then please listen to what I say. You want to get lean, start meditating now. Download the app right now. In fact, pause this video and go download a Medito right now on your phone and do a 3 minute meditation session. And if you're like on public transport or something, just at least like download the app. If you don't want to meditate, please listen to me. And over 1 month, you'll be grateful for the fat loss progress that you've made. Now, to understand why you overeat, it might actually be from childhood trauma and stress-related reasons. If you truly are curious, like physically from childhood, why you keep eating these fucking foods and you cannot stop, go watch the How to Eat McDonald's video right now, and it's gonna literally. I haven't eaten McDonald's in over 3 months, so if you want to quit your trigger food and like be free of it, I'm never gonna eat McDonald's again. I mean, I'll probably eat it in the future, but like I don't want, like maybe. But like I haven't eaten McDonald's in 3 months and I don't want McDonald's. So yeah, click that video right now and I'll see you there. Bye bye.